Number-based systems, converting numbers from base 10 to base B. Example 3.11, convert 78 to base 2. So once again, we need to see what the highest place value of base 2 that will fit into 78. And if we look at the place values for base 2, we have the 1s, 2s, 4s, 8s, 16s, 32s, 64s. So if we double 64, or if we multiply 64 times 2, we're going to get 128, and that's going to be too big. So we're going to start with determining how many 64s are contained in the number 78. So again, on a separate piece of paper, I've set up a place value chart for base 2, so that we can see how many 64s are in 78, and once we do that, we can see how many 32s are in the remainder and so forth. So let's start. The given number is 78. We're starting with 64. We want to know how many 64s are contained in 78. Whoops. And there's only one. If we multiply and subtract, we get a remainder of 14. But what we know is that there is one 64 contained in 78. So let's go to our place value chart, and we'll put a 1 in the 64th place. Okay, going back, all right, we're going to just look at our remainder, and we're going to see how many 32s are contained in the remainder. There are no 32s contained in that remainder, so we're going to put a 0 in the 32's place because the number wasn't big enough for a 32 to fit in. All right, we're still looking at 14. So the next place value down would be the 16th place. And again, there are no 16s contained in 14 because the number isn't big enough. So we'll put a 0 in the 16th place. The next place value is the 8th place, and there are 8s contained in 14. In fact, there are going to be 1 with a remainder of 6. So we know that we have 1 8 contained in the 16th place. Okay, going back to our remainder of 6, we want to know how many 4s are contained in 6. And there is 1 4 contained in 6 with a remainder of 2. So there is 1 4 contained in our remainder. So we have 1 4. If we look at our remainder of 2 and we want to know how many 2's are contained in 2, there's 1 2 contained in 2, and that's going to leave us with nothing else, so we have a remainder of 0. So 78 in base 10 is represented by 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 in base 2.